Thousands of people across central Ohio have needed help putting food on the table during the pandemic, and it's taken an army of volunteers to ensure that can happen.
Yeah, neighbors looking out for neighbors. NBC4's Jason Aubrey spoke with a young lady about how the pandemic will not keep her from helping others.
Some of us may see an obstacle and say to ourselves, I can't overcome that. But that is not an option for 13-year-old Mackenzie Love. Not because she's blind, but because she won't allow herself to think that way. Cans of food stuffed into boxes with non-perishables wait on a shelf to be distributed by the Grove City Food Pantry and their volunteers.
It makes you feel good that there's others out there that want to help people in need and keep them safe.
One of those volunteers is 13-year-old Mackenzie Love. She's been blind since birth and has a passion for volunteering.
I was wanting to volunteer for the elementary school, and that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Normally in the summer, she volunteers at camps, teaching other blind kids how to read Braille, but the pandemic has prevented that as well. So she turned to helping in one area the pandemic has bolstered: people in need. With the help of her mother, Mackenzie picks up the food, calls ahead.
Hello, we're from the Grove City Food Pantry.
And makes the deliveries.
It does get very emotional sometimes, but overall, it makes me feel good.
She hopes her actions will show that if she can do this, she can do anything.
There are obstacles along the way, but we can overcome those, and we can't be stopped.
She doesn't see any limits for herself, and I think that's just amazing. And sometimes maybe that teaches us something about those of us that can see. We do see limits, or think we see our limits.
The food pantry tells me they are going to transition to a drive-through model sometime soon, after the holiday. Local for you in Grove City, Jason Aubrey, NBC4.